All those years of being married, and now it's over.
Yeah.
So all those years of raising the girls, and now the family's broken up.
Right.
So no more marriage,
Nope.
no more wife.
No.
What's it like? Oh, please let me live vicariously through you.
Walter, divorce is not a good thing.
Oh, you can't lie to me, asshole. So what happened?
What happened, Walter, is that unfortunately in our country these days, more than 50% of marriages now end in divorce, and sadly, mine was on that side of things.
You know, Jeff, I never thought I'd say this to you, but you're my hero. Come on, what's it like to wake up in the morning and not hate your life? To not think, oh, here she comes. You can leave your toilet seat up all the time. I had hot glue line open, for God's sakes. And then shit in the backyard. Just because I could.
Walter, divorce is painful.
Oh yeah, like a deep tissue massage. So how long's it been?
Well, almost 3 years now.
Oh, okay. So you dating anybody now?
Matter of fact, I am.
Oh, good. Female? Well, you never know. Sometimes that's the problem. Honey, I got bad news and I got good news. Bad news is I want a divorce. Good news is I'm on your team now. Come on, let's knit, bitch. So this girl you're dating, is she the same age as you?
No.
Oh, so she's older?
No.
Younger?
Yes.
How much younger?
Doesn't matter. Yes, it does.
Come on, does she have nice boobs that don't hang down past her knees? Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your tits? All right.
Where do you hear a song like that?
I didn't hear it. I wrote it, dumbass.
Bet you never sung it to your wife.
Every morning.
That's not funny.
Oh, even the dog laughs at that. That last part was me.
I know.
Oh, do you make fun of your wife a lot? I know, it's funny as hell, isn't it?
You know, your wife is supposed to be your soulmate.
You want to be the pot or the kettle?
You know, I saw an old photo of you and your wife. Your wife's quite beautiful.
You saw an old photo. Yeah, I'm kidding, I know. I married a petite, young, beautiful thing. Yeah, she's eventually eaten by the woman I live with now.
Look, Walter, I know for a fact that you love your family, you still love your wife, and I think that even at this age, every once in a while, you should still try and be romantic with your wife.
Good Lord. Like how?
I don't know. Do you ever speak to your wife in a foreign language, like in French? Some women love that.
I call her a French name now and then.
Oh. Mon chéri.
Quasimodo.
So is there romance between you two?
Well, not long ago, my wife left a trail of rose petals on the floor for me.
Oh, into the bedroom?
Right out the front door.
You know, there are plenty of romantic places in this country you could go for a special time together.
Like where?
Top of the Empire State Building.
Oh no, we tried that. A security guard took one look at her and went, uh-oh, King Kong is back.
See, just like that, you've been married for over 45 years. Have you ever said anything to your wife that you truly regretted?
Oh yeah, will you marry me? I love you, shit like that.
Come on, when your wife is in a romantic mood, do you ever think about taking one of those little pills?
Cyanide? Oh yeah, I do actually.
Come on, what does your wife put on when she's feeling frisky at bedtime?
Night vision goggles. Then she sneaks around the house and hunts my ass down. It is scary stuff, my friends.
When was the last time you even put your arms around your wife?
A couple of weeks ago when she was choking on a piece of steak.
You see there, he gave her the Heimlich.
Yeah, I know, I was drunk. I don't know what I was thinking. I was so close.
Maybe you could do something simple like watching a movie together.
Oh no, every time we watch a movie, she falls asleep. Then the next morning, I have to drive back to the theater to pick her up and bring her home.
Have you done anything fun in town here this week?
You know I don't like getting out.
Oh, you're a little bit of a hypochondriac. Yeah, why don't you wear one of those paper masks?
Why, it's taped or it can't stop anything. I mean, hell, the Constitution is taped or it's never stopped our current administration. Just trying to get a read on the crowd tonight.
So I take it you're not exactly happy with our government right now?
Are you kidding me? Congress's approval rating is at 12%. Jokic has a higher rating than that.
So you paying attention to the presidential candidates?
Oh yeah.
How would you feel about a female president?
Oh, fine with me. Just whoever it is, make sure it's after she hits an applause.
Walter.
What? I was there when my wife went through it. She had been president then. Holy crap. I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm sweaty, I'm clammy. Fuck you, Russia. Launch the missiles.
Can we talk a little bit more about Christmas?
Whatever.
So, what did you get your wife?
Mop. Well, you take the stick out. Hey, it's a wig.
Where are you shopping for your wife?
At the 99-cent store.
What'd you get your grandson?
A sponge.
That's not a toy.
It is when you convince him that SpongeBob.
What did he say to that?
He said, SpongeBob is not blue with a scour side. I said, it is when he has an infection. Keep scrubbing.
Walter, what were some of your favorite toys when you were a kid?
Oh, nothing like today.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, they got all computer games and all that. We didn't have that stuff. No. Hell, when we wanted to play tennis, we actually went outside and swung a racket. None of that wheelie crap. And playing the guitar, there were strings, not frickin' colored buttons. Hello! Yeah. And there were no shoot-'em-up games. We actually went outside and killed the assholes.
I like the games when you shoot the aliens.
Oh, we shot a lot of foreigners. Yeah, we did that too. What?
Walter, come on. What about people of other religions?
What the hell am I supposed to do? Walk around and ask everybody what they are before I say anything to them? What, you're Catholic and you're Protestant? Well, Merry Christmas. You're Jewish? Hang on. Happy Hanukkah. What are you, atheist? Oh, well, have a nice day. And what are you? Look at
What was that?
I don't know. I couldn't understand what the hell he said. Hey, get back to me when you learn the fucking language.
Something as easy as going through the drive-thru with my wife, it becomes a thing. And I try to be nice, right? I try to be patient. I try to get on top of it. Hey, baby, be ready. Okay. One more car, it's going to be our turn. know what you want. Oh, well, what do they have? What do they have? It's McDonald's. It's the same thing since we were 4. Oh, it's our turn to order. She acts like she's never seen this menu. She has to lean over me. Do they have whole wheat buns? Whole wheat buns? We're about to eat trash. It's garbage. You can't take whole wheat buns and then pick stuff out of the garbage and then put buns around it and make it healthy. I don't say that because I love my wife. What comes out of my mouth is, do you have whole wheat buns? Look at that, baby. They have whole wheat buns. Oh, okay. I'll have nuggets. Oh, it's not her fault. She blames her sign. I'm a Virgo. I'm sorry. That's how Virgos are. Oh, even a nice restaurant. And we try. We try to go on date nights. Even the nice restaurants becomes a thing. We get dressed up as soon as we sit down. You want to share a salad? Wouldn't it be nice if the two of us shared a salad? No. When have you ever seen me get off the couch, go to the kitchen, chop myself up a salad, and then give you half? I don't say that. It's in my head. What comes out of my mouth is, yes. She orders the salad that we're supposed to share. The waiter says ranch or blue cheese, and she looks at me like I have the answer. I picked the salad. I know not to answer. But then I think to myself, well, maybe today's my day. Maybe today I get to make a decision for us. You know what, buddy? We're gonna do blue cheese. No, ranch. You gotta laugh, though, I'll tell you that. If you wanna make it in marriage, you better be able to laugh. And if you can't laugh, call it a day. My wife is funny, man, and it helps. My wife made me laugh so hard one time I almost wrecked the car. I had to do a radio interview at 6 o'clock in the morning. I work at night. I told the wife, I said, why don't you come with me? You can help me drive back. My wife said, okay. I'm driving back, right? And my wife goes, are you okay to drive? I said, yeah, I'm good, but I could use a Red Bull or a Monster. And I turn around and she goes, "Rah!" Well, you scared the crap out of me. You almost killed both of us, and that is hilarious. Welcome to the married people meeting. I never wanted to be a husband. I'm gonna tell you right now, ladies, there's not a man in this room that wants to be a husband. No man woke up one day and was like, you know what? I'm tired of making my own decisions. I would like to be questioned all the time about everything I do. Why'd you park there? I don't know why you parked there. Why? Why would you park there? I don't know why. Oh, I can't take it, man. I lose it. Fine! Tell me where to park, boss. Tell me where you're gonna park this car, please. Oh my God, you're mad. You have anger problems. No, I have wife problems. Because I park this car all the time by myself. I never get mad. I'm pretty sure it's you. I've never once parked my car and said, why did I park here? Why would I park here? Oh, she's perfect, my wife. Never makes any mistakes. But this is the same person that walks around our house every day going, call my phone. Can you call my phone? I don't know where my phone is. Can you? Babe, just call it. Babe, call my phone. Oh, it's in my purse. I had it on silent. Now, where's my keys? I don't know where my keys are. She's always late, my wife. I'm late. I can't find my keys. I'm gonna have to take your keys. Where are your keys? On the hook that says keys. That's where my keys are. Oh, she'll take my keys. Leave me at home trying to find her keys. 20 minutes later, I'll get a phone call from her. Oh, I have both sets of keys. I'm sorry. No, sorry people bring their husband their keys back. She's not coming back. I'm gonna tell you, she's gonna do whatever she has to do. Now let me tell you something, people, if I have both sets of keys, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I better bring her keys back. I could be a heart surgeon doing heart surgery. I'm like, fellas, I gotta go. But Dr. Trevino, if you leave, he'll probably die. Well, me or him, so. My wife has a hair appointment.
My lovely wife. And I said, I got COVID. And she goes, okay. She goes, just come on home and go on into the guest bedroom. Oh, yeah, she's not giving up the master. Are you kidding? And so I got home, and y'all, I was just freaking out. Because I had heard all the horror stories, people losing their taste and their smell, and sadly, some people died from it. So I'm waiting for the COVID wave just to come crashing down on me. I got to tell you something. That first night I was back at the house, I slept the whole night. Not once was I awakened by my wife snoring. And I love her to death, but this woman can throw down some snoring. I'm not talking little kitten purring. I'm talking Night of the Walking Dead. This is what I would try to go to sleep to every night too. It's like, are you killing a whale next to me? So I gently rub her on the back, push her out of bed. But she always wakes up when she hits the floor. And then she looks at me and goes, what are you doing? I go, baby, you're snoring. She goes, no, I'm not. I'm wide awake. Well, now you are. A second ago, you were sucking paintings off the wall. And then has the audacity to look me in the eye and say, maybe it was you snoring. You just woke yourself up. Yeah, let's go with that, psycho, because that makes so much more sense. But not that night, gang. I slept the whole night. Got up next morning, breakfast was outside the door. I ate it, put my dishes back out there. 10 minutes later, dishes was gone. That day I watched every Andy Griffith and Gunsmoke rerun I could find without somebody standing over me going, why do you watch that stuff? Because Opie just killed a mother bird. That's why we're watching this. That night, dinner showed up, took it in the bedroom, ate, put my dishes back outside. The little dish fairies took it away. I got to be honest with you. I didn't see a bad side to this whole COVID thing. It was kind of like being at a spa. But that's the problem. And I hate being this way. I hate being a hypochondriac because it's not fun because you're always worried about death. And a cold. Okay, I'm gone. True story. Every year, Gail and I would get our physical and we'd get our blood work done. Just in case there was something, we could stay on top of it. So this happened this year. We got our physicals, got our blood work done. 4 days later, I'm out playing golf. 5 o'clock in the evening. I get back in the golf cart. I see a message from the doctor, a voicemail. And this is what it said. You need to call us as soon as possible. What the hell does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. I'm dying. That's what it means.
My wife's pretty amazing. She is better at things, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Like her guilt trip, legendary. My wife is half Catholic, half Jewish, so her guilt trip is like a superpower. I walk in a room, she looks at me, and I feel horrible. And that's called love. We've been together so long, I will get angry about a guilt trip she hasn't even given me yet. I'll be like, I'm gonna watch the football game. She's like, okay, and I'm like, 'cause I want to. I'm always in trouble with my wife because I'm selfish, I'm lazy, insensitive, a bunch of other stuff she rattles on. And I understand being in trouble for stuff I've done, but sometimes I get in trouble for stuff other men have done. Once I got in trouble for something a guy did in a movie. I was watching a movie with my wife, and in the movie, there was this married guy with children who left his family for a 20-year-old woman. And I knew in that moment I should sleep on the couch. And the movie ended, and my wife looked at me, and she was like, why would someone do that? And I was like, it was in the script. I didn't say that. I just said, where do you want me to sleep? I hope it doesn't sound like I'm picking on her, because I'm grateful to have her in my life. It's nice to have a partner, someone looking out for you, you look out for them. Like I did 2 weeks of shows out of town in December, and when I came home, my wife informed me that she made me an appointment for the gastroenterologist. If you're unfamiliar, that's the doctor that sticks the camera up your butt. I mean, they do other things, but that's what they're famous for. That's probably how they attract people to the field. You like photography? I got a job you're gonna love. I didn't ask my wife to set up this appointment. I wasn't sick, I didn't have any symptoms. She just did it because she was looking out for me. So she casually brought it up. She goes, just so you know, I made you an appointment for the gastroenterologist. And I said, just so you know, I won't be going. She was like, why wouldn't you go? It's just a consultation. I said, well, it's the principle. I'm an adult. I make my own decisions. Thank you. Anyway, so I'm at the gastroenterologist. The doctor starts to describe the procedure. And I said, look, I should probably let you know, I don't really enjoy getting my picture taken. I would be open to an ultrasound. I think a lot of men are curious what the jelly on the belly feels like. Anyway, the doctor, he didn't think it was funny. And I knew it was precautionary, so I agreed. So he went over to his computer and he goes, all right, my next available appointment is in 3 months. And I was like, 3 months? This was in December. I didn't know if I wanted this procedure hanging over my head during the holidays. Jim, you want another piece of pie? No, I'm getting a camera up my butt. I don't want some team of doctors to be like, wow, this guy loves pie. Mary, get out here. He's got a half a pie up there. I didn't know what could delay this important procedure. But part of me didn't want to find out. I didn't want the doctor to be like, well, the real delay is finding someone to clean the camera. Turnover in that position's insane. You know, people do it once and they're like, you know what, I'm going back on food stamps. Then I was thinking, maybe it's the doctor. Maybe he's like, dude, I can only do this procedure once a month. Then I gotta take a week off, sit on the beach, and ask myself why I keep sticking cameras up people's butts. I could have been a dentist.
I learned a lot about Gail that I didn't know. You would think after 40 years of marriage, I'd know everything there is to know about that woman. But I learned a lot. I learned that she's addicted to Bed Bath & Beyond. And I think they ought to call it Bed Bath & Beyond Your Budget. She just buys crap. One day she came in and she goes, we need to go to Bed Bath & Beyond. I said, for what? And she goes, I need to get clothes hangers. I said, don't we get them free from the cleaners? She goes, no, I need these special kind, and you ladies will know what I'm talking about. She said, I need the kind with the velvet on them. I said, for what? She goes, so it keeps my dress from falling off. I go, that's been our problem for 40 years. My other favorite was, she goes, we need to go to Bed Bath & Beyond. I go, now for what? And she goes, she said, I need to get guest towels. I go, for what? She goes, so when people stay with us, Bill, they have towels they can use. I said, well, here's a thought. We have a washer and dryer. And those folks don't live with us, so they don't know that our regular towels ain't our guest towels. And if they bitch about it, screw them, they can go stay at the Hilton. I said, you're just buying crap. She goes, well, you buy crap at Bass Pro Shop. I said, no, ma'am. I buy essential items at Bass Pro Shop. She goes, like what? And I said, like, I need a cooler that knows whether to keep my beer cold or my coffee hot. That's essential. She goes, you're an idiot. I go, I'll be an idiot with a cold beer. That's what I'll be. But it's just weird to see how she was acting during COVID. And I swear, if I didn't know better, I think she was pregnant. Because she was nesting, I swear. I would get a cup of coffee, take 2 sips of it, set it down on the stool, and walk 3 steps away, and she goes, "Are you done with that?" Well, there's 3/4 of it left. There's still steam coming off it, so I'm gonna go, "No, Alex?" She goes, "Well, you know where to put it when it's done." I go, "Right, we throw it out in the street." She goes, "No, you put it in the dishwasher, and put it in the dishwasher right." I go, "What do you mean right?" She goes, "I didn't know this, fellas. Did you know this? That there is a wrong way and a right way to load a dishwasher." See? I didn't know that. One night we had dinner, and we finished dinner, and I took my plate and my silverware, and I walked to the dishwasher, put them in there, shut the dishwasher. Here comes Gail right behind me. Opens up, starts rearranging. I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "You put them in there wrong." I said, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Bill, you can't put bowl, plate, cup, bowl, plate, plate, cup, bowl, plate." I go, "Why not?" She goes, "They won't get clean." I said, "Have you ever actually been inside a dishwasher?" Here's something else I didn't know, gang. Did you know that women can have a bad day and blame the whole day on their hair? I didn't know that. One day during COVID, Gail was in a pissy mood. God, she was in a pissy mood. And I said, "What's wrong with you, honey?" She goes, "Oh, the girl that cut my hair did it all wrong. I can't get it right, and it just ruined the whole damn day." I was like, wow. Fella couldn't get away with that. Fella couldn't have a bad wiener day. What? We do. Some days it looks good, doesn't it, boys? That's right. You want to slap a leash on it and walk it around the block. Then other days maybe it was cold. You slept on it wrong. Man couldn't blame a whole damn day on it, though. It's like, "Jimmy, what's wrong with you?" I'm having a bad wiener day." "What happened?" I took a shower, fell asleep on the couch. It was still wet. I can't do nothing with it.
Because look, I support love. I do. I support love, especially with a woman. Who wouldn't want to be with a woman? Who wouldn't want daily hypothetical scenarios? You love comedy more than me. The hell you talking about? If me and comedy were hanging from a cliff, who would you save? No, you stop now. I love you, know that. This is my job, this is what I do. You know how much material I would get if you fell off a cliff? That's 60 brand new minutes right there, ain't it? Hell yeah, that's a comedy special that comes with a title, Cliffhanger. It's already. No, I don't want her to fall off a cliff. If you're married, you get that. It's just shit you think about. Because what happens? You tell me. What happens if she falls off a cliff? Insurance. Damn, you said that fast. She's like, "Insurance." She gonna kill you, bro. I wasn't even done with the question. I was like, "What happens if you fall off? Insurance." She's gonna murder you, dog. She's like, "I gotta find a cliff in Glendale." Don't eat her food. That's the day. That's the day it ends. That's how they get us, though, man. I think that's an easy way for a lady to kill us. Just put it in our food. Many of us, we so stupid, we still gonna eat it. We just like, first bite is always weird. Guess I need more. My stomach hurts. I guess I have not eaten enough. I'm dying. One more bite. Look, I was actually fishing. I don't know what happens if she falls off a cliff. I was hoping you had an answer, and that was fast. This is all I can say. Maybe she falls off a cliff. I'll say this, the next day, here comes the next woman. Nothing to do with me. Everything to do with you ladies and your big ass hearts. Many of you so sympathetic to the cause. You care so much. Like, oh my God, I heard. Hey, your girl fell off the cliff. Is there anything I could do? Nah, I'm gonna be all right. I'm fine. I probably just need to suck on some titties or something.
Look, man, I will admit to you right now, being the dad is the best job in the world. Ladies, you got it tough. I will admit that. So if your wife takes care of your kids, give her a round of applause, man. Women are amazing. Thank you. My wife's amazing. She does a great job with that little boy, but recently she had a mommy meltdown. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those. Scared all of us. It was a normal day at the house. I'm sitting on the couch like I do, watching TV. I don't know what she's doing. And all I hear is my son go, babe, 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 babe. Remember, I'm trying to watch TV, so I'm like, babe. And my son goes, babe, babe. And then my wife just goes, I can't do this anymore. I was like, oh man, you're gonna have to. We just got him. I was scared. I was like, oh. I looked at my son like, what'd you do? I felt bad. My wife was crying. I go, you okay? She goes, I'm not okay. I'm so tired all the time. I haven't done my nails done in I don't know how long. And now when I exercise, I pee a little. And I'm growing a beard. I was like, I didn't want to bring it up. I felt bad. So I told her, I said, what can I do for you? How can I help you? And my wife crying, she says, can you just take care of your child? For one day? Can you do one day without me so that I can go and be home? One day? I can do one day. I'm a man, people. I stepped it up. I did. I called my mom. I said, Mom, you better get over here, man. I'm scared. I'm Mexican. My mom showed up with her own mop and her own mop bucket. That woman was mopping with one arm. She had the baby in the other. The washer and dryer were both going at the same time. I've never seen anything like that at my house. I didn't even know they could work together like that. We're dealing with a professional here. Before my wife got home, I told my mom, you gotta go, Mom. My wife got there, people, the house smelled like fabuloso. Food was on the table. The clothes were folded real nice on the bed. My kid was asleep. I looked at my wife and I said, that's how you do it. She goes, you called your mom? I go, yeah, that's how you do it. And if you two got along, maybe she'd come over more often. Always gotta have your parents here.
Like little dogs that fit in your purse in your pocket. That's not a dog. We got one. We got a Chihuahua. My wife found a Chihuahua. We saved it from a parking lot. Whenever you see a dog in a parking lot, somebody put that dog there for a reason. There's a reason. When you go to the dog pound, I mean, that sounds good to save an animal from a dog pound. There's a reason people let them dogs go, because they're crazy. There's a reason. There's a reason you let them dogs go. And they fake it because they know they're about to die. So when you go to the dog pound, they're like this, hey, what's that? Hey, 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 woo, hey. Then we get them home. Oh, dude, you know I'm checked out. Dude, I got issues. I got this dog, we don't know what it is. It's mixed with everything. It's a chow, German Shepherd puppy. I don't know what it is. I've had it for 8 years. It still don't know me. It still doesn't know me. I come home, oh, it's you, my bad. Oh, no, it's you, my bad. That's a new shirt, that's a new shirt, that's a new shirt. I tried to take him back. No, they told me there's an animal psychologist. Oh no, if I ain't seen the shrink, the dog ain't gonna see one. The dog can't go first. Somebody else in the house got to go first. Not the dog. I can't pay that kind of money. What? How's he feeling? He's very angry at you. He's very angry at you. Well, then tell him I'm going to take him outside and leave him outside. And dogs that have been put out of the car, they don't fall for that twice. You try to take that dog in the woods? Oh, hell no. You can get out. I ain't getting out the car. Man, we live in this country now. Everybody going through all this immigration issue, talking about sending people away. How you gonna leave? You've been living here 20 years. I'm going through, I'm looking at stuff and people talking immigration. Well, we all these people from other countries. Everybody from another country. Did you forget where you came from? We're gonna get rid of all the immigrants. There'll be 4 Indians left. That's all you're gonna have. If you're gonna do immigration, then do it. Get everybody out. Let's start all over again. I ain't going nowhere. I don't know. If I go to Africa, look at me in Africa. What tribe you from? Hiya. Me and you, we own tribe. You got green eyes, you can't be in the tribe. And this is it. See, Americans are just mad because we can't speak any other languages. We're supposed to be an intelligent country. We can't speak to nobody. We're just mad that people come here and can speak other languages. You go to a third world country, don't can't speak 2 and 3 languages. Americans can't speak nothing. We go to other countries mad. Can somebody speak English? These are some stupid people. No, man, you the fool. You in Europe. Hello, hello, hello. Where's the McDonald's? McDonald's. You gotta be careful you go to McDonald's in other countries. They don't have no cows. They got kangaroos and roosters. I don't see no possums here. Oh, yes, you did. That 10-piece McNugget you just had.
My wife likes to fight in public. That's her little move. And I'm starting to know. And she's like, hey, let's go to the county fair. Nope, there's people there. You want to argue with me? Why would you want to go to the county fair unless you're going to want to bring up a fight with me? So she likes to freak out in public because I think other women come up behind me and look at her and are like, right? And one time she was kind of freaking out and I heard this young guy go, I wouldn't put up with that bullshit. Ha, young guys, you don't even know. But you know what? I am glad my wife freaks out at me because here's the deal. She freaks out. When her head hits the pillow, she yelled at me for everything that day. And the next day, I'll piss her off on a whole bunch of new shit. Fellas, if you're with a woman now that you've never seen freak out, let me tell you something. The quiet ones are the ones that kill you when you're sleeping. There has been a pillow over your head 1 or 2 nights, and luckily she talked herself out of it. And if you don't believe me, watch the news. Every couple months, it's the same weird story. It's the same husband-wife team go on a cruise, only the wife comes back. That happens a lot. It's always the same wife being interviewed on CNN. I don't know what happened. We were just playing shuffleboard, and he never came back to the cabin. It's a nice day, isn't it? There's no way I would ever take a cruise with my wife. Ever. And if we did, and we're on the deck, and she's like, come look at the water, I'd be like, okay. And then I'll tether myself to something. Looks good, I don't need to get closer than that. Be in bed with her with my life jacket and that blinky thing. You taking that off? No, not till I see my return ticket. Thank you very much. Tell you this little story. Lying in bed with my wife recently, right? Lying in bed with her. I'm facing her. That's my foreplay. Yeah, that was on the review. Here's my move right here. Want to see it? I'm so lazy, I don't even take my head off the pillow. I'm just like... Wonder if I can do it with her and keep my head on the pillow the whole time. Man, that would be awesome if I could do that. And then she's like usually reading a magazine, and then I got this other move where I kind of just start hipping into her, you know? I just kind of, and then she usually just keeps reading, you know? Why doesn't Brittany just move out of, I don't know. So, real quick question for you. My penis stabbing the side of your leg isn't doing anything for you? Because I've been working it now for the last 20 minutes, man. I've been kind of hitting your lower hamstring, nothing, that's not getting you crazy at all. Well, I gotta tell you what, to be honest, I'm almost done. If you could face that way, it's gonna make me feel a lot less uncomfortable. While I'm doing that, I hear her do this. I hear her go. Now, I have learned nothing good is about to happen when I hear that little, right? So I got this little move. Don't tell her, but here's the deal. I know that means she wants to talk. So I got this little thing where I immediately turn over and pretend to be asleep, like within seconds. And here's my little sleep move. I turn over and I slow down my breathing. Then I just do, watch it now, I just do just a little twitch, just a little one. Okay? Don't oversell it, fellas, and check it, it can be all, yeah. Just all you need is a little twitch, right? And if she asks you while you're sleeping, don't say yes and giggle. Because here's the deal. I know my wife wants to talk, and I'm trying to go to sleep, and here's the deal. I love her to death, but I gotta say, how do I say this? Because she'll see this. Her stories are a bit lengthy. She tends to think things belong in the story that I don't think need to belong in there. My wife can turn a 2-minute conversation with the cable guy into a Harry Potter book, and... You know, are they fixing it on Wednesday or not? Why are you still telling me a story? Although I'm impressed, though. I'm impressed, ladies, with the amount of information you could throw in a story. It's impressive. But where I am as impressed, the amount of info you put in a story, ladies, you are equally surprised the fact that one man can speak to another man and get little to no information. That's why your guy can come back from a weekend with a bunch of guys and go, hey, Steve's getting a divorce. Really? Why? I don't know.
But we also have arguments, just like every other married couple. Stupid arguments. You know, dumb stuff. We never go to bed angry, though. We would much rather stay awake and plot our revenge. That's how we handle it. We had a fight recently because I peed in the shower on her leg. But I was just marking my territory. Sometimes you have no idea a fight's coming. It just comes out of the blue. A couple weeks ago, I was slowly taking off her bra, and she walked in on me. And, that was a doozy. Last night, she said I was suffocating her. I think that's what she said. The pillow was muffling her voice. But, and that joke is brought to you by MyPillow.com, everybody. Yeah. Dr. Phil says if you're arguing with your spouse, you should try to see things from your spouse's point of view. So whenever we have an argument, I put myself in her shoes, and her stockings, and her bra, and her panties, and her scrunchie. And when you're standing there, wearing stiletto heels, fishnet stockings with an underwire bra and a thong up the crack of your ass, it dawns on you. This is why she's irritable. I get it now. Dr. Phil's a genius. We will never get divorced, though, because frankly, neither one of us wants custody of the children. So I think we're in it for the long haul. Because we do have kids. We're breeders. We have some spawn, the wife and I, twin boys. People ask if we use fertility drugs to have twins, and not unless you count Prozac and tequila as fertility drugs. We like to say we were blessed with twins because we got the child that we always wanted and one for parts. And... I had always dreamed of having twins, but in my dreams, they were the Olsen twins in a hot tub. It was different, but this is special. It really is. I'm Irish. My wife is Lebanese, so we know they're going to grow up to be drunken terrorists. You might want to wait for the punchline before you clap at that. It's great, though. I like being a parent. It's fun. Twin pregnancies, tough pregnancy. First trimester, a lot of vomiting and crying, and my wife was having a tough time too. And then second trimester, she snapped at me one day and she said, "I'd love to see you give birth to a child." And I said, "I'd love to see you pee your initials in the snow. We're just different, you know what I mean?" I went to every single doctor's appointment with my wife when she was pregnant because I only work an hour a night, so I couldn't get out of it. And it's humiliating. You walk into the doctor's office, and within 5 minutes, your wife is naked with her feet up in the stirrups, and I can't even get her to wear a cowboy hat to bed, you know what I mean? And then the doctor comes sauntering into the room, and the first thing he does is he conducts what he calls a breast examination. That's what he calls it. I call it going to second base on my wife in front of me. That's what I call it, because that's not necessary, right? There's no medical need for that. What is that, Obamacare? And then he says, "I'm just looking for lumps." And I'm like, "You're going to find one, fuckface. Keep it up." It's a scam. Our final visit to his office, I gave him a urine sample all over his desk. I didn't like him, and I made that clear.